Now we are standing at Lý Thái Tổ Park, and in your right side is King Lý Thái Tổ, the founders of the later Lý dynasty in Vietnam. First, let's talk a little bit about the statues. It was made in August 2004 and erected in October 2004 by the sculptor named Vi Thị Hoa, the winners of the design contest for these statues in February 2003. It is known as the largest bronze sculptures of Vietnam, and as you can see, in the right hand of Lý Thái Tổ hold the decrees of the relocations of the capital city to Thăng Long, and the left hand points the position where the construction begins. It is venerated by the local people with flowers and incense. Now I will introduce you about the history of our King Lý Thái Tổ. He was born in Cổ Pháp village, Đình Bảng Từ Sơn, Bắc Ninh province in 974. At the age of 3, his mom brought him back to the pagodas, and the head monk adopted him and named him as Lý Công Uẩn. He was brought back to the pagodas and became a Buddhist disciple. Later in his youth, he was put under the guardianship of the pagoda's new headmaster, Lý Vạn Hạnh, who was very well respected clerics during the anterior Lê dynasty era. Lý Công Uẩn was gradually promoted from the minor officials to the prominent posts of the imperial governments. In 1009, after the death of the brutal and cruel last monarch of the Lê dynasty, Lý Công Uẩn became a king with the support of the headmaster Lý Vạn Hạnh and the other imperial officials. After his accession to the throne, Lý Thái Tổ named his heir as Thiên, meaning the wills of the heavens. His royal titles became Lý Thái Tổ, and his first years of his reign was in Hoa Lư. Maybe you will ask me what was the reason why our King Lý Thái Tổ transferred the capitals to Đại La, Thăng Long, Hanoi today? Hoa Lư was geographically too small and difficult for commerce and urban development to flourish, which Lý Thái Tổ soon realized that this wasn't an ideal place for such aspirations. This prompted Lý Thái Tổ to move the capitals to the more spacious landscape settlements called Đại La. Đại La was an ideal location which was on flatlands and surrounded by rivers and lakes, which is really adventurous for the transportations, commerce, and also the military mobilizations. And then he changed the capital names from Đại La to Thăng Long, which means the Yellow Dragon Ascendings. Later, King Minh Mạng changed the name of the capitals to Hanoi. Ha mean rivers and Nội mean inside. Hanoi is the location which is situated between two rivers, the Red River and the Dai River. It's really interesting, isn't it? To the best of my knowledge, 70% of Vietnamese words are borrowed from Chinese. Each Vietnamese word has its own meanings. Like my Vietnamese name, my name is Phương Ảnh, which means the beautiful flower with full of vitalities. The word Phương means the fragrance and verdant flowers, and the word Anh means the best, the most intelligent, and the most beautiful. And Hạ Long is also the good example. Do you know that sightseeing? Yes, it is one of the top most 7 wonders of the world that you should visit once in your life. The word Hạ means descents, and the word Long is the dragons, which is the most popular symbol of Vietnam. The word Hạ Long means the place that the dragons descended onto. In 2010, Hanoi celebrated its 1000th anniversary, and in honoring Lý Thái Tổ. To be honest, I was really proud of being attend to that anniversaries when I was in grade 6 of the secondary school really near here. My school was completely rebuilt in 2010, and in our first school year ceremonies, all of the students in grade 6 and the principal moved to these statues and incense for the Li Taitou to show our respect and appreciations for his service rendered for the countries. That was an unforgettable memory with me. And you know, Thăng Long 1000 years anniversaries is one of the biggest celebrations of Vietnam, and it was held more than a week. To commemorate these events, Hanoi authorities had constructed a long ceramic road along the Red River as well. Yes, it is a very large-scale event, not only with Hanoian but also for Vietnamese people.